Hello. Happy Friday. He's so excited today. He's so excitable. He's just, yes. Anyway, plenty of those noises to come tonight. Good evening. Hello. How are you? Thanks for joining us. And the man bottom left, the Yorkshire Reefer, Steph. Welcome.
Good evening. Thanks for having me on. Nice to see you all.
We all had a vote, and the vote was no, and Tom overruled, and we all went right. Fuck it.
Yeah. Feeling the welcome.
But no, seriously, thanks for wherever you've sent the missus and the kids for the evening to give us another hour. Because you were on an hour and a half or 2 hours, whatever we ended up doing.
I know.
Last night with AAC as well. So I mean, like you really taking over the lounge.
Yeah, she's a good one, and we've got a girls' sleepover tonight, so I'm hoping they all behave.
I was sleeping at yours.
Yeah, little girls,
darlings, little darlings.
Yeah, little darlings.
Yes. Yeah, let's keep it clean anyway. But thanks for joining us. Seriously, Rob, you good?
Yes, thank you.
Good.
Yeah, good. Thank you. Yeah.
What about you? He's just watched me patio for about an hour and not offered to help at all, and just kept referring to himself as the guest.
Thank you.
I mean, he's got
true.
a point. He's got a point.
I was well within my right. Yeah, thank you.
How often has Tom come down to stay with you, Drippy, to be your guest?
Only if there's a trip in it to AAC, really, ain't it? Do you know what I mean? You haven't actually come down to see me and see how I am, have you?
I hope you rescape your tank for a full day.
Barely.
Talking of your tank, Drippy, have you
Pipe work
done your pipes? Yeah.
It's funny you say that, Ronald.
No,
because he hasn't.
No.
Of course he hasn't.
Are you just used to the noise now? Do you think you'll just leave it?
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, innit, Ron? Come on, you know that.
I don't think he's going to ever do that.
I'll tell you what done it. I'll tell you what. Well, I might actually do it now just to shut Rob up. Do you know that? What done it for me was when I was on the phone to you that evening, and you said, or I said, right, righty, tighty, loosey, lefty, yeah, and I was hanging off it to tighten it, and then I realised, I was trying to loosen it, and I realised I was tightening it.
Yeah.
And then
You cross-threaded it?
I've probably done all sorts to it. But
No.
Wasn't that weird ratchet thing, isn't it?
Yes.
And it gets so tight.
So I am now probably in the category of either needing pliers or just smashing it to pieces with separate pipes, waiting.
But you bought the pipes from AAC.
No, I haven't bought the pipes from
You
AAC.
ordered them, didn't you?
No.
Drippy, you told me you ordered them. You liar.
No. I went in there and answered they had one with both.
Ah, okay.
So rather than get the one and order the second one, he just left it.
There's no point going on one, is it?
Yeah, but that's what to do is get the big set of grips, just absolutely crank it, get it turned, and then get new ones in.
Yeah, I'll do that one.
Or just leave it, which is definitely what the option is for you.
You're going to upgrade your tank at some point. Fuck it.
Yeah, exactly.
Do what Steph's done, just get another one at the side of it. Leave that one, just get another Red Sea next to it. That's what you do.
I would love to. That 5-foot tank is enough for me at the moment, thank you.
Probably plumb that long as well.
I mean, Rob will have another tank for me.
Oh, will he? Great, Rob. Anyway, we digress. Let's say good evening to those 40 odd of you that have joined us this Friday. Thank you for tuning in. Who's in the chat first? We've got Becca's Reef. Good evening. Hope you're good.
Right, Till.
Not heard of this one before. AACTV.
Oh,
it's a new one. Paul. Good evening, Paul.
Hi, Paul, and hope you're good. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Who do you think's going to get the most drunk?
Ange.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Okay.
Paul.
Who do you think's going to get food poisoning?
Well,
everyone in attendance.
Paul said he wants to help with the cooking, so I've gone, no problem.
Paul said he'll do it all.
Fair play.
There you go.
I heard Paul was going to wear assless chaps and have his back to the garden the entire time whilst cooking.
Yeah.
You've asked for footage of that, clearly.
Well, he'll need to just be very careful what sausage he does cook.
And he'll have to tuck.
Right, moving on. John,
will the pig be in a blanket?
You'll have to ask Ange.
Looking forward to I haven't seen John for a bit. Looking forward to seeing him tomorrow.
John.
Mike Boy's here as well. Spoke to him earlier. Hope you're good, Matthew.
Matthew.
About earlier.
I spoke to him about an evening with.
Oh, what, an evening with Matt?
No, an evening with Matt. No. See, an audience with even. Gazza's Reefer's here. Good evening, Gazza.
Gaza.
Evening.
Charles.
Yeah. Who else we got in here? Dad's Reef. World's tallest Reefer. Hope you're good.
Right.
He can't, unfortunately.
Oh, Ronald, did you get the message I put in the Friday night's Fuck Nuggets WhatsApp group for tonight? Did you get it?
Oh, yes.
Oh,
So
yes.
it was just to let everybody know, because a few people have dropped out.
No.
Barbecue.
No.
Oh, open invite.
No.
Where's he gone?
I know exactly what he's about to do. Don't do it. Don't.
I'm not going to actually say your address, you fucking maniac. But everyone's invited to Tom's barbecue because a few people have dropped out. Everybody just get to it's Tom's.
We haven't got enough food. Every fridge, we've got fridge in the
You
garage.
just put his address that scrolls along the bottom, Ron.
No, if you get to Rotherham and just smell the onion all the way there.
Yes.
No need.
Yeah.
Hiya, Dan. Hope you're all right, mate.
Is Dan coming tomorrow?
He's not coming tomorrow, unfortunately. He can't. make it.
Oh,
No.
Dan's not coming.
No, he can't. He's got a lot of things going on outside of work, which I'm not going to go into, but all the best, Dan.
Good excuse, Dan. Like it.
Here she is.
Sexy pants, hot sauce. How are we?
Yes.
Good evening, Melinda.
Big
Good
dick.
morning,
Anthony's with us. Good evening.
Anthony.
Prime Corals, that's a new one.
Prime corals.
Hi.
Ooh,
Cool. Nice avatar.
Nice avatar, isn't it, Tom?
nice.
Go on, I'll click on him.
No.
Nick and Stacey.
And Stacey,
Evening, guys.
Evening.
come on. Come on, son.
Rama.
Come
Good
on.
evening, Rama. What the
Evening,
fuck
Rama.
are you here up to? What are you doing?
He's just excited for tomorrow. I can just feel it. He's really excited. I am genuinely glad he's sleeping on a different floor to me tonight. Anyway, who else we got in here? A few more coming through. Here he is, Liam, with a new fish.
What is that?
Come on, Steph.
What? Moorish?
Steph, you're up. Come on.
What we're doing?
About the language, not the avatar.
Is that not that song out the line?
Oh, you want me to? Okay.
Hello,
That's
that's that, in it?
Hello, everyone. So good to see you. Good.
Is it I have a smegma problem on my back bollock?
No, I think you're reading it wrong.
Ball sack.
Although it's snaggy.
I can get sore.
Oh dear. Terry's here. Terry has been collecting wood for the fire for 2 weeks now. I think he said he's going to fill the car. So, because I was really concerned that there's quite a lot of people from down south, if that's how you say it, that are going to be moaning that it's going to be too cold by probably 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. So Terry said, I can get some wood for you from work. I was like, okay, mate, thank you very much.
So Terry's bringing his wood tomorrow. Is that what you're saying?
Terry's bringing lots of wood.
That's
tomorrow.
very interesting. So somebody's bringing meat, somebody's bringing drinks, somebody's, and he offered to bring the wood.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the plan is to get everybody like intoxicated and then play like a bit of a, not a generation game, but sort of a who can build a dog kennel the quickest.
That sounds fun.
It does sound.
So much fun.
Good evening. We will got Reefing at some point. We do apologise. Get through these. We are.
When the music stops.
Reefer, good evening.
Evening.
Amanda Davison, here she is. Hello. Happy Friday.
Critical. You said hello to Critical up there. Miss Critical.
I have
out,
said
did
hello
you?
to Critical. And we've got Big Al's here.
Big
Al's
Al.
joining us tomorrow as well.
He's chubby brown.
Yeah. Are you ready for this one? Can Steph join in with this one? Don't worry.
Come on, bruv.
Yeah, you ready with this one?
Yeah, go on.
Peter, as many times and as fast as you can until you run out of breath. and then shout out Harry. Peter.
What you got to do?
Harry! It don't matter. Moment's gone.
Yeah, killed it. Killed it.
Killed it.
Yeah.
He's fine, mate. Who else we got in here?
Pete's big moment. You done it.
Julie's
Hey,
coming
Julie.
tomorrow. Nice to see you tomorrow.
Is the old man coming tomorrow?
He is, yeah. Who else we got in here? Harry West. Good evening.
Mate.
Hope you're good.
Harold.
Harry's here.
Spiritual
Harry, though.
goals.
Hey,
Hope
Harry.
you're good.
I'm rocking Harry's t-shirt.
Yes.
Very nice.
Ooh. Isn't
Yes.
that fun?
Yes.
Dirty D's Reef. Good evening. Hope
Dirty.
you're good.
Evening, Dirty.
Dave's Reef is with us as well.
Dave.
Intrinsic Reef. Good evening.
Intrinsic.
Marky Mark.
Marky Mark.
Tomorrow. Looking forward to seeing you. I can't wait till you leave. Jay's with us as well. Good evening, Jay. Hope you're
Evening,
good, mate.
Jay.
Hope
Hope
you're
you're
doing
doing
well.
Hope you're good, mate.
Chris is here as well. Evening, Chris. Let's have a look.
Hang on.
I saw it.
Hang on.
Yes.
Well, you're going to get 2 for the price of 1. You better start saving up for the lube now,
Right,
because
moving on.
me and
My
Big
God.
Rob as well.
Right. We are. Oh, hang on. We've got a few more. Apologies. Timothy. Hope you're good. You coming tomorrow. Look forward to seeing you.
I can't believe I've got 3 weeks for that.
Ready?
Mate.
Okay, Rob.
Hello, Dave.
Evening,
Okay.
Dave. Hope you're good. Looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. Yarrick. Looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. Good
Hey,
stream of the day with Steve. Really good. Nice to see you on the camera. Really nice chap. Yeah. Who else we got in here? Milot.
Hey,
Good
James.
Evening. Right, there we go. Steph, you back with us? Still awake?
I'm here. Yeah, I'm here.
Closed over.
Yeah, say hello.
Steph has shot himself right in the foot because he has not a clue what's going on, which proves he's never watched one of these.
It's-
Oh, I have.
Yeah.
Which is why it took him so long
But
to respond to the email.
I just, time is precious these days.
Yeah.
What, we're not in pot?
That's
Right,
okay.
okay. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
But no, thanks for coming on, Steph, because we wanted you to obviously talk to us about your recent adventure to Bali, which, like I put in the comments or in the write-up, you are obviously going to be releasing this on your own channel over the next coming couple of months. You said to me the other day, I think. Is that right?
Probably September. Yeah, I've had to break it down. It's just 6 episodes worth of stuff that's gone on. But I've sent you a bit of a highlight reel tonight of what to expect to see, but obviously much better quality. That was just thrown together because
There are certainly some highlights in it, especially at the beginning.
they were for you. They were for
It's
you.
Friday night show. We'll let his hair down or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, we'll share that in a minute. But yeah, if anybody who's got any comments in the audience want to ask Steph anything on his recent adventure, please just throw it in the comments and we'll do our best to ask him while he's on the show tonight. But yeah, I mean, when was it you went, Steph? How long did you go for?
June. We went in June, was it? Yeah, I think June, July. But it was only really in Bali for 7 days. We did like a 10-day. We did a few days in Jakarta, in it, and then we flew over to Bali. So it was about six proper days in Bali.
Well, how long was
I
the
think-
flight?
Too long. Far too long. Far too long. Yeah.
What was you doing in Jakarta then? What's in Jakarta?
So we did. The main reason we went was for the new static pet show, which was
Right.
just wild. People were walking around with like monkeys on the shoulders and animals I've never even seen in person before. But they had like a koi judging competition, and some of the kois there were like in the hundreds and hundreds of thousands. And luckily, you are.
Sandler there or no?
No. Although he did
First
make a
thing I
comment
would
on the thing. He did make a comment on the story, and I was like, "Oh yeah, just swing me a few quid. I'll pick one up for you."
What
No,
did
yeah.
they call it? Was
One
it
back.
Jennifer
No,
Aniston?
no.
They called it?
Oh yeah, Jennifer Aniston. She's getting banned. What is this? She's getting banned
Yeah, she's getting
in some
battered,
other
wasn't
bonds.
she?
Yeah, that was funny. That was really funny. Yeah. So the main reason to as soon as we landed in Jakarta, we had about a few hours to turn around, and we went to that nighttime fish market, which on the surface does look rough, but after being there and speaking to some of the people, I've come away thinking it doesn't mean that it's wrong, because what they're doing is it's to feed their kids, and all of them were there. Lots of them were families, you know. So they've got the kids there, the dad's selling the fish, the mum's, you know, working as well and talking to the customers. It was a different. It's hard to explain. I hope I've captured it, because that's the difficulty with the video. It's there's just so much. It's what do you put in a short 10-15 minute episode.
Did you try a nice tang and chips or not?
Definitely no. No fish. Fish are friends.
There's a few questions in already for you, Steph.
Yeah.
Through these, I think we'll play a little bit of the reel that you sent into me. Question here from Paul and Ange. Can you ask Steph whether he needed a Sharpie marker pen?
No, it's getting on there. Yeah.
That's easy for
no, I'm prepared. I'm professional. I packed many, Paul. You know that.
Okay.
I had to lend him.
Can you share?
Yeah, but we was in Orlando. You guys were there, and me and Paul were just sat having a drink, and these people came up to Paul and went, "I know you," and got up. Paul, you know, dancing around, taking pictures because everyone wanted pictures with Paul. And I shouted to Paul, "Hey, Paul, have you got your Sharpie?" And he didn't know what I meant. He went, "What do you mean?" I went, "For autographs." That was it. And then it's just stuck. And then he tells me now he won't use a used Sharpie. It has to be a brand new one.
I didn't know Crime Watch was shown over in America.
Yes, very
I don't know how they knew him.
It's international.
That was when he was bumping and grooving with Diver Man, I think.
Yes, that was the night.
Yes. Who else?
And the lobster.
And the lobster. Jay's asking you, how did diving in Bali compare to other places you've been then?
I've never. The only place I've ever actually been diving is Egypt many years ago, and we didn't see hardly any corals. So I've got nothing to compare it to. But because we had really bad rain, we had very murky, cloudy water, and we couldn't get to certain places to actually experience. I was only snorkeling. I wasn't diving, so I was doing a lot of the snorkeling. Alistair was diving, but he only managed to get one dive, whereas we planned to go to Penida for a few days, do some of the farms and the restoration work that they're doing there. But the weather had other plans for us, unfortunately. So I can't compare it, sadly.
All right, fair enough. Rob, you're a well-travelled man. You said you dived in Indo quite a few times. How does it stack up compared
I've dived in Bali quite a lot. I like Bali. It's nice. Yeah, some good diving. Nusa Penida, which unfortunately you didn't get to go to. Yeah, quite nice. Yeah, I mean, I'd say I went to Komodo last year, and I'd say that was much better. But it's just better preserved. There's not so many people. But yeah, it's a nice place to go and dive.
Rob doesn't really go off how great the coral reef is. He goes on how many other people are around him at the time.
Yes,
I think
that's why I like diving.
Lack of.
You know what I mean? There's the best thing about diving is no one can talk to you. That's the top. That's why I'm going with YouTube.
That's right.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah. So you just go, yeah, okay. And then off you go. Yeah. Bali's nice. I like it. It's very laid back. Because the thing about the diving is you want it good above water as below water, really, don't you? Well, I do anyway. So I like Indonesia. It's very chilled, decent climate. It's good. Did you go out? Did you go out on the little tiny fisherman's boats to do your dive or not?
Yeah, we did. I mean,
that was great, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm terrible at the sea as well. I'm terrible with seasickness. So I was like, oh gosh. Yeah, so I had a tablet in the morning. And I was like, oh, it's going to happen, and actually it was all right.
Pretty rocky, isn't it?
Quells.
They have like the big arm that goes out the side.
Yeah. Either side. Yeah, we got. Well, as we get into it, we got stranded at one point on one of the reefs because we were there for so long. I was under the water, couldn't hear anyone, just mesmerized.
Yeah.
Tide's going out. So we rushed back, got on the boat, and then the guys had to kick us off. We had to walk about 1.5 miles back to the land round, and then the lads got the boat out, pretty much lifted it out, walking on the reef. But actually, that was one of the best things we did because walking back, there was just toadstools and brain corals, and there's just so much on the. So I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know where to put my feet. But that went on for about an hour and a half. So it was rough. It was good. Those boats are great.
Steph Liam's asking, how on earth did you manage to get permission from a pregnant partner to let you go on a lad's trip to Bali?
Played on the work side of it.
Pointers.
It's great content. Great content.
Yeah, definitely. I think we're all looking forward to seeing it for sure. Mark's saying, how was the traffic in Bali? Motorbikes, was it busy?
Right. What was crazy about it is as soon as you get there, you're like, what the is going on? And actually, when we asked the guy, I translated it, that'll be on the video. I says, is there many motorcycle accidents? Because there's loads of motorcycles. And he said, no, none. And we looked at all the cars. We made a point, and none of the cars had scratches or dents on it, despite, this madness.
Yeah, it looks absolutely chaotic. Yeah.
But it's absolutely organized chaos.
Yeah.
It works. Yeah.
Mm.
Wow. Another one from Jay. Did you pick any corals out? Yes, I think
I did. Yeah. I did picked a couple of pieces out. Got what did I get? Bert? I think it was a gonipora or something, and an acro. Yeah. Which was really cool because I packed it in the box, and we got the full process of how they pack our corals over there. So how they do that right, and some really good stuff that I didn't realize they did. And then when it came back to the UK, we saw Andy at iReef, because he went to iReef. He filmed unboxing it. So it was, but I don't know if you saw the video I did on Instagram. As we packed it, I drew a penis on the bag that Andy was going to open. So the first thing,
man.
And I said to him, I was like, "Is there any other stores going? Let me do the other store." It's like, no. So only one, unfortunately.
How long did it take for that to get to Andy?
It was there within I think it was the next day, off and unboxed for the next evening.
Wow,
that's pretty good.
Oh, it's unreal. Yeah. But the problem is that we found, well, it should have. It landed in the UK then, but it was being held. I believe that was held up. So that's the problem. It's getting here is absolutely. They do their bit. It's just what we do on our end with it being sat in customs or wherever it is, and I suppose that can be the biggest issue. So
that was a wild coral, was it? Not a marry?
No, all of them are. So all of the corals that I visited were from so they were these reefs that they designed. There was nothing there before, so they've got all this racking, sort of like, and they actually repopulate the actual reef with their aquacultured corals of species that are in decline, and it's part of how they're regulated and what they do. Which because the whole point for this trip for me we sing and dance about it on social media, but is it sustainable? And I came across this documentary that Martin Sheen did about it being the dark hobby.
Yeah.
Mm.
So I thought, well, I'm going to go and try and bear that in mind. And actually, I would say it is sustainable. Certainly from the places that I visited, I would say it's sustainable. And even the fish side, there might be some footage I'll put in that, Tom, but there were guys fishing, just pulling out fish that we'd pay hundreds for. And I asked the guys, what's he doing with that? It's going to a restaurant or it's food for tea. They're just, and outside my hotel, it was 3 minutes from my room to the beach, head in the water, you've got fish everywhere. So, fish that we see is just...
When we feel probably guilty that these fish are in a tank,
he was talking.
They could have been on the dinner plate.
Exactly that.
Yeah, aren't they? Yeah.
And I think that we look at them, the fish more, and I got into the hobby for the fish, if I'm honest. And we look at them so beautiful, so colourful, and they shouldn't be in a tank. But I don't know. I think that it's just a commodity out there. They're just like the way we see whatever we don't have much fish on coast, do we? I've never seen a fish in Scarborough. Yes, I've never seen a fish. I've seen so it's very much a different world, but it actually made me realise that the hobby isn't as bad as that documentary portrayed, and I'm hoping that I've captured it and can deliver it in a way that shows that, because it's very difficult to do when you're there and you're immersed by everything.
One of the best things that happens when you go travelling, mate, and I spoke to Rob about this the other day or the other week, he's learning about other cultures. When you get there and you see it, and stuff that might be a little bit shock value to us has been going on for centuries over there, and it's just part of everyday life. But the thing is, without the hobby and without us, them children, and I met lots of kids in the streets when I went to visit the fish places and stuff, and they were the happiest children I've ever seen. And my kids have got every console and whatever, and they're on board. And these kids have got nothing, kicking the ball around, smiling. Very much eye-opening experience to visit there, especially in Jakarta, where it's more, less touristy. We get to saw quite a lot there.
Well, let's run some VT then. Play it all. little bit. Pause it.
What do you want me to do? Do you want me to tell you what's happening in it, and you might have to pause
You'll
it?
have to direct him, Steph.
Well,
have to.
there's a scene in it. I think there's a scene 20 seconds in that you really need to describe.
Is that the one that was for you?
Well, I'd say it's probably
Ticky's monkey fetish.
Yeah, well, that's what I was told. Right, so that is pretty much where we were going. So you can see it's not a tourist area. That is a couple of monkeys going at it. And they took it.
Whoa.
Yeah, they.
Oh, he's happy with that.
There you go.
This is the night. So this is the nighttime fish market. This is the first night. You can see some glowfish there in the bottom right.
Yeah. Yeah.
And this just went on. There's only a few clips, but this just went on across. I mean, look, even here you've got like terrapins and geckos, snakes, hamsters. It was wild, and I thought it was just a freshwater thing. There's a leopard gecko in there. Again, more fish. I think I did put a shot in this just to give you an idea of scale. Let's have a look. Where are we here? I think we're on the outside. Yeah, so there's a little terrapin, I think, there. And then, yeah, that's the outside area. So it had like an indoor bit as well. But
this is a market that anybody can rock up to.
It's not.
Absolutely anybody. And it's an event for them. You know, they've got vendors out there, and everyone. This is inside now, so this is like a saltwater dedicated area. I believe it was a store that's located there, and it's sort of like always there. A few fish in there, and then you can see here. This is just sort of like as you're going back out, some unbelievable fish that they had there, and guys going and carrying them and putting them on a scooter. This just looked incredible. The glowfish, just
a question there again from Jay. Are these pets or food? Did you know?
Pets. These are pets. Yeah, there's definitely pets. Yeah.
Okay.
This is that saltwater aquarium store, which I was really impressed with. These are some black tips that were for sale, and they were like 60 quid each. It worked out to be UK equivalent, 60 quid.
Liam
that was, and this right. So this is the new static pet show. This is the next day. This is I don't know what that is. It's some sort of flying.
So bush baby. Yeah, it's a bush
baby. That's it. Yeah. So they had an aquascaping competition at the new static pet show as well. I've covered all this, and their attention to detail on their scaping was. I've not shown everything here, but some of the scapes were unbelievable that they'd done there and then as well. And then this was like an Ecotech nano reef competition. So like it was an Ecotech, which I was blown away with because all these little systems had a little XR15 above them, and then they just put those scapes in and built these reefs up. So that was that, and then this was a display tank, which was like, what was it? This was quite an. This was like an. There is music. That I got the sexiest man award. This is the koi ponds in it. So this is where the koi farms are. If you just look at that scale, this is on the drone.
Wow.
All koi, and they live there. These people live there. So down here amongst these sort of like bits is just people's houses, and they live there. And it's absolutely way off grid. There's no roads, no major roads, and everyone is just cracking on. Yeah, it's quite surreal, isn't it? And that just went on and on and on. It goes round, and you can see the other side. It's just unreal. Just trying to capture the scale of it. And you can see there's no
Adam Sandler owns all that.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Here's the meat.
So these are us in the sea, and these are their aquaculture corals. Yeah, so that have come from the mothers. This is inside
that rack.
I'd say that was well, I actually got a temperature in there as well. It was 30 degrees on that rack, so 30 degree reading, which is all.
Is that person standing though? So if they stood up with their head,
it's almost. Oh, you'd be out the water. Yeah, I'd say that was probably in 3 foot. I think that's the top of it. Where they're sat is about 3 foot. Yeah.
Right.
So
so baby Dave would probably need. Yeah, he'd need
be under the rack, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
You can still see him.
Great.
Yeah, so they are all laid out there. You can see some. I don't know if it's on this shot.
Sorry, viewers.
Mixed.
Don't do that. Scared the life
So
out of me.
if these are all sort of on people's back doorstep or in the back garden, should I say, why would you go to a market to buy them when you could probably catch them? Is there a law?
Well,
or?
they struggle to explain what they meant by what they told me, but they would take matters into their own hands. And there is actually people that live just on the shore of this farm that sort of guard it. And every day, the staff there go out, the guys that live there go out and clean it from any macro algae and things that are out there. And, you know, so yeah, I said that. I said, what's stopping anyone coming in and just clipping one off and going? But they are very well protected, and everyone has a patch. So they've all got different patches. So as we were sailing over to this particular place with the supplier, I was looking in the water and I was like, there's corals here. There's like racks. Oh no, this is not ours. So it was just completely covered in different farms. Yeah. And they're all protected and guarded.
It's nice to know they do take pride in it.
Oh, they do. They're very, very, especially the person I visited here is just like every single member of our team is family. And again, on the video, I've captured like from day one till now, and they're all still there. And yeah, very well looked after as well, which I know is important.
The funny thing is, this coral restoration that we see all over the world, it ain't just Jamie Craig's doing it, and people with letters after their name, etc., etc. There's going to be national people native to wherever it is, trying to do their best. Also, that obviously ain't never done a day's university in their life.
Exactly, and it's because that ultimately is what feeds their families. You know, they'll repopulate.
How much fish life did you see around these rats?
Loads, and that's what was
So algae. So I take it the fish were managing the algae then.
Yeah, we saw a shoal of Moorish idols, which was really nice. I didn't manage to catch them on camera, but there was a shoal of Moorish idols, angels, clowns, a good mix, I'd say, of fish. But what I was told is there was nothing there before. So by putting that there, you've also encouraged fish to come and sort of make a home there. Yeah.
What about invertebrates? Was there crabs and snails and things? Or
didn't notice any. There's loads of crabs, yeah. But I didn't notice any snails, lots of urchins. What else did we see? No, I didn't see any shrimp or anything like that.
No, did you see any starfish?
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, plenty of starfish. Yeah, especially on the walk back. And I was like, "Watch your feet!" And it was just life everywhere. It was,
lovely. Prices then versus UK. Pint of ale. Pint of Guinness. Could you get one? What did you get? What
the coral? Yeah, I mean, you probably could. Yeah. The prices. I think the thing with corals, my understanding is it's all to do with the shipping, isn't it? It's costs a lot to get them over here, and to be fair, they work damn hard for what we keep in our tanks. You know, that we just go to a store and pick up and go home within 15 minutes. It's took a long time for them, so I would say that. If anything, they undervalue the work that they do. But we never say that out loud because I don't want to start spending. I'm a tight Yorkshireman. I don't want to spend more for.
Did I tell you how long is the process then, Steph, from putting out a frag, which I don't know how they do it. What do? They frag one off and then put it on a plug next to it.
Yeah, so they had like a mix. So they had like a sheltered facility which they were growing out mother colonies and sort of doing observations on a certain species or certain few species, and then actually on the farm there was huge corals. I've got a video of me holding these two mothers up, and it's unbelievable. And they'll just look after them, let them live there because it's the natural environment, it's the best place for them. Frag them, glue them, plug them, and then they go out every day, clean them, grow them out. Then they bring them back to the facility where it was sheltered, rest them, and bring them to an environment that we have at home to sort of acclimate them to tank conditions, if that makes sense.
Okay.
What was the were the locals who were doing this, were they educating the children about what they were doing, Steph, so that when they get older it's a natural pass on?
Didn't see any with the person I was with. I didn't see any kids there, but they definitely do. It's a family thing for sure. Yeah, it's definitely a family thing. It's husband, wife, kids, and then cousins, brothers, whatever. It's
extended family.
It's like farming I suppose on land. Just this time it's in the ocean.
Yeah. Exactly. And like you said, if you look at our farmers when we recently had the inheritance tax stuff, everyone kicked off because it's their livelihood, and it's exactly the same for them guys over there. It's without our hobby, they genuinely, I don't know what they'd be doing.
What did those families do before they did this? Well,
I don't know.
Or
they seem to have done it for
a long time.
For as long as for as long as they've been working, really.
Do you
whether or not it's
the majority of these corals are exported, or do you think there's an actual demand for these corals where they come from?
I know it's tricky, isn't it? Because I didn't see when we went to the new Static Pet Show, which is it's like the Indonesia Reefer Palooza, to give you an idea.
You would see a kind of demand of what people are looking for, I suppose.
Yeah, freshwater was the big thing there. Freshwater kois and arowanas and discus, they were out of this world. Not as much salt sort of based stuff, and I think is that because it's a bit like you can go to the beach and see that. Yeah, is it just because it's just there? I've got Scarborough, let's go to Scarborough. I don't know, but the freshwater was massive, definitely. Freshwater aquascaping, and the art they've got and attention to detail was just unbelievable. But I missed it because I'm looking for salt stuff at the show, and they did an aquascaping competition. And it was probably the best thing at the show, but I missed it because I was looking at all this saltwater stuff, and I ended up going in the koi bit as well and looking at some of those kois. But yeah, I'd probably say freshwater is massive there as well. So another point to freshwater because it's just everyone seems to love it.
Hobby,
it's just exotic, isn't it? So like we export most of our whiskey. It's just because people want to drink Scotch over in America and things like that. So if they put all those corals on their doorstep, chances are most of them leave the country.
Yeah, probably. And what they do keep is kept there to grow out, to frag, and again come to us. So they do hold on to certain corals. And there's an interesting, because we come back from the farm and they were showing me these bits again. That's in that video where these sort of like shielded parts in the depths of the sea, where they said that's where they're actually growing euphyllia, really deep down. And I didn't know that. I don't know if you guys know that's how euphyllia is not really seen in the shallow reefs as much as. Well, Rob, you probably will have seen. Much. So they farm that sort of like the process for that is in much deeper water, and it's in a very controlled perimeter.
Wow. Okay.
I wonder if that's because of light and flow, or actually protecting it from something that would maybe even eat it naturally. I wonder what the reason for that is.
Well, I think what really got me thinking was, so on that shallow reef in 4 foot of water, you've got 30 degrees, and in those depths, that's not going to be 30 degrees. That's going to be. So, and then
it doesn't drop that much.
Does it not?
The reason I got my dive log out is because I do surface temperature, bottom temperature on all the dives, and so I thought, just out of interest, so surface temperatures are always 29, 30, not always, and the lowest it got, I think one of my dives went to like 32 meters, and it was 27.5.
You see, I feel like it. I feel like I've done myself well, I run at 24.5, and I've had a nightmare with a heat wave because I've had temperatures with aircon on of 28 plus up to 30, and obviously sustaining that for 5 days or so has caused problems because my corals are used to 24.5. So actually, I probably should, and I probably would encourage people now to run your tanks warmer because the corals definitely can handle it because that's what they do.
I let mine in the summer. I just run it warmer because
What do you run it at, bro?
Mine runs about 27 in the summer, and then in the winter it goes sort of down to 25, 24, 25.
You would say you were booing me for ages, Ronald.
What was it?
Whoa. Just because Stefan said run his tank warmer doesn't mean Stefan's fucking right.
I'm not a farmer.
It's just interesting that I'm not going to go off too much on a tangent. It's just interesting to hear the natural habitat that these animals are being taken from, and we try and replicate that. But don't really have the awareness or the information of that natural habitat to be able to.
I never really found out where that 25C came from, that temperature. I don't know whether it's just a mean of,
It was
I don't
an
know.
average.
Yeah, but is it?
But then again, are you then opening yourself up for pathogens, increasing the likelihood of diseases and stuff? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, you're
Is that why
speeding up the metabolism of everything, aren't you? The warmer the temperature.
Yeah.
I just think, now our summers are getting warmer. They seem to be trending that way, don't they? And we get little mini heat waves more frequently than we did. I think it's just easier to let your tank temperature run up in the summer by a couple of degrees, and then you're not fighting it, are you? And then in the winter, just let it drift down again.
I know it's tricky because even if I had a chiller in that cabinet behind me, it wouldn't get any cooler because it's putting out the heat to use.
Yeah, I was going to say,
exactly.
You just
right back into the cupboard. Yeah.
The best way I would say is just getting an AC installed, proper AC installed, and just cool. And I've got 4 tanks in here. I've got these 2 behind me and 2 over there, the Lagoon and Bert's tank. So it'd be easier just to cool the room rather than get chillers and everything.
It would.
Definitely.
Yeah, chillers are expensive, aren't they?
While you were there, Steph, did you have any? I mean, you're talking obviously high temperatures. I'm sure there's some people at home that are sort of like, really? Did he just say 30 degrees, 29, 30 degrees? Any conversations around global warming? Any issues they've had over there? Any issues with pests or anything? Maybe on that side? Nothing.
Not changed. Not changed anything that they've done. It's business as usual. It's a very, it's consistent, isn't it? It's a very consistent climate for them. So been so close to where they are, so they haven't changed anything. They haven't noticed any problems on the reef from where there's certainly none that were highlighted or brought to our attention. So I would say no.
Cool. Is global warming the main reason the coral reefs are stripping?
Well, when I went to the Florida Aquarium, Kerry O'Neill, who does some incredible work there, she was saying the main cause for the Florida reefs was the shift in the Gulf. Is it the Gulf? There's a warmer. Yeah, that's the one. There's been usually it does shift and it goes back, but it hasn't. And then the temperatures in the reefs there have gone significantly higher, which is where Craggs has done his work with the hybridizing those corals, which can withstand those temperatures. But I'm not sure. I can't think of what exact figure they have got. Those reefs have got up to over there. Does anybody else know? I should remember, but I don't.
It's
in Florida.
It's leading to other problems, though, isn't it? It's not just the temperatures; it's then what the temperature then leaves behind. It's
I mean, it's not just the temperature, is it? And it's not just global warming; it's all the other pressures that are on it. Acidification of the ocean and runoff of stuff, and fertilizers, and all sorts of stuff
as well, which is the major problem over in Florida.
Yeah.
Steph, all jokes aside, did you have any conversations with these farmers regarding size?
What do you mean?
Size of corals.
Shippable size. What's the size they ship out?
When shops will order from memory, it'll be you'll have mini colonies, you'll have small, medium, large sort of colonies. What did you get to have any of those conversations? Were you aware of?
Not pack sizes. Yeah, but not. I didn't think to ask. I probably should have actually. It's a good question. Like, well, how would you ship a mother colony? But they tend to pack in a particular way. So, like, however many, Ron will probably know, but you get X amount of bags in a box. 16, 8, whatever it is, and they pack to the box, so you can fill the box. But I know for a fact they do ship the larger colonies, but
shipping
I didn't ask
a lot of it, I suppose, won't it?
Yeah, I didn't ask. I didn't go into that.
Okay, fair enough. And when they've grown these corals out, do they? Obviously, they haven't got a bandsaw. They're using how are they fragging them? How are they cutting them down?
No, they have. They've got they've got a griffin. I think I saw a couple of them in the facility out there on the reefs. I think it is just we didn't get to watch them do that, unfortunately. But we were supposed to go back, but the weather stopped that second trip. But it was I think it's just a cut and glue and rest them.
Wow.
Quite simple.
Your dog needs out, Stefan.
Oh, the door's open. The door's open. He's just a whiner.
Let's watch a little bit more of this anyway.
Yeah, watch it.
Oh,
I'm here. Don't worry. I'm here. Just
you're fine.
Come on, Steph. You got to direct him.
Guided him out.
there we go. So yeah, that's they're so they're obviously grown out. This is the facility. There's the saw there, just on the right there.
Yeah, got you.
Oh yeah.
Again, some of the life that you asked about earlier. Some fish there. These are the mothers. A couple of the mothers.
Oh, I like how you're covering the essentials up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my only. That's the only fans. You're not getting that.
That's a lovely pair.
Yes. Get him
You've got to be subscribed for that. Yeah, what is
the old tips on them?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
So see,
yeah,
see those bases, Stefan. What are they made of?
I think just big ceramic plates.
Did you see him mixing up to make the bases?
No.
or not?
Unfortunately, not. No. It was. We were supposed to have another full day, but the weather was. I don't know if I put any clips of the weather. It literally just rained for the rest of the trip.
Right.
It was. Yeah. I quite have to kick myself. And actually, what's really funny when we was there, but it's not funny at the time. I was screwing, but they cancelled our flights. So when we got to Bali, they cancelled our flights home because Iran had bombed Qatar. So we were like the American base in Qatar, so we weren't going home. So I'm there thinking it's raining. I've come all this way to the other side of the world. I've got Google Maps up. I'm looking at how far England is and could I possibly kayak back because Roberta's pregnant. So I'm like, I'm getting home. So I need to get home. I'm not staying here.
Tell you what, though, what a fucking bummer being stranded in Indonesia.
Yeah.
No, I know.
I feel really sorry for you.
I know. I had too much to do at home. I was like, no, I need to get home.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
So yeah, it was
your missus. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, no, can't do that.
So, do you know how old those colonies are?
Oh God,
Older than
these ones. I can't remember with these ones, but there were some that were in like the 30s, 40s.
Oh, really?
In there, like yeah. These ones I don't remember these. These were two that he just sort of like. I came up from water and he went, "Here you go." What the? And he just gave me a mirror and took the phone off me, and I was like, "Ooh."
Wow.
Yeah. So incredible to see and to feel like they are so heavy, so heavy.
Yeah, the density of some. I took a great big colony out of one of my tanks a couple of weeks ago, and the density and weight of it took me aback.
Yeah.
I was like, that is some serious amount of stuff in
It's
there.
incredible, isn't it? It's incredible. It's incredible.
You know, we had the issue with the DT with the calcium the other week.
Yep.
Yeah. And obviously, unfortunately, I lost 2 SPS colonies. I tried removing one of them that had based out on the rock, and after about an hour of poking it, hitting it, whatever with a screwdriver, I just gave up and just put a coral on top of it because you just
And that's how reefs are built.
You do not realise how dense they can be.
The density is insane.
It's unreal. It really is.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Are you doing the stream in your pants? I've just noticed.
No, these are shorts.
Oh right.
So what are those racks?
So they pair
Metal.
they were
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're metal. They're just
Yeah.
like rebar.
That's so
Right.
yeah. Yeah, this is so I tried to get some landscape shots on. Yeah, it was just you can see the water because it rained the night before. The water clarity is not amazing.
I was about to say, yeah, the viz is not great, is it?
So,
And that was
the tagging system, Stefan. So is that for their benefit or is that a legal obligation?
Just took the words out of my mouth, Ronald.
I think it is part of. I think they're obliged to do it. Yeah, so I think that shows that it's been from not for it's aquaculture. Yeah, so
Yeah.
if it's got a tag on it, it's legit. Basically, is what I understood.
Okay.
Like number plate, like for the import.
That's what it is. Yeah, do you see them on some of them you pick up from the stores? I've got one in there that's still got it on.
Yeah,
I ain't cut it off you. But look at the size of these ones here.
Really
Look.
big one, please, just there.
Yeah, look. I mean, and this is under just natural sunlight, and the colours were just four big allies. That's a coral there that's hard to get hold of these days, guys. So this is we've expanded here. So this is where we were trying to get us off the reef at this point, but I've got all this documented. It's quite exciting.
That's good fun.
We walking
So we got to. So we had to walk back around.
Yeah. You're always so calm, and I go, you're about to die. But
Yeah. So here is where we started the walk, and you can see how it just became. There was no water at all after some point. But I've not got any. So these are the guys. I think this is one of the torch places, or is it the next slip? And these are some of the guys. Apparently, they live in those houses on there. So this is is that the group? That might be the grouper farm. One of them's a torch, and one of them's a grouper farm. I've labelled them. I can't remember which one. Yeah, and apparently they live in these things on the sea.
Happy as a pig in shit living there.
Fishing. So these guys were fishing. I managed to catch on one of the shots where he's pulling out some sort of tang or something, and then we saw him go back. This is Alistair's dive, but we saw him go back to the shoreline when we got back into where the boats are, and they were just getting him out.
Really?
Yeah, which was hard to watch. Yeah, those are the things out on the sea that I was telling you about. With I think they're the torches. Where the torches are. And then this is some snips from Alistair's dive because he only went for one. There's
moray.
Yeah, I think this is a wreck here. Where he said it was one of the best things there because everything just grows out from it. Some torches. But you can see the water clarity is not. It's just not great. Very dark.
Hello, Bose.
So these are the turtles. These are the turtle sanctuary we visited. So what they do is it's all like self-funded sort of thing, charity funded. And they just pick the eggs off because the tourists get drunk and stand on all the shells. So Alex and Alistair, who's the guys from Irish I went with, they actually donated their equivalent £500, and brought these things back to sell in the store, and then have donated that money again. So it was nice to see how much that. Oh, this is one here that's I released myself, which probably got snapped up. So,
I did exactly the same, and I watched the seagull just take my one.
Oh no, did you really?
Yeah, just went mosh.
I didn't see that, but we were just like, "Oh, is he going to make it?" We even named him. Got a certificate.
Was that Hawksbill or Green? Do you know what it was? Or
no, I didn't.
I think it was Donatello.
Is it Donatello?
Right.
Steph, thanks ever so much for sharing that with us. Brilliant footage.
No, it's all right. Like I said, anyone who is waiting for that, it's been mental since I've got back, and I want to do it justice because there's a lot of stuff, and yeah, I want to show the fish market, tell you what's happening. I want to show you the new pet show, show you bar. So I thought I'll just break it up. So September, everyone's out now camping and barbecuing, and yeah, so let's get stuck into over winter.
Tom's Reefer Palooza footage has obviously had such a build up. It's been months. So I would imagine it's going to be absolutely epic when that drops.
I mean, you've been very lazy lately.
You've not even sent me the film from bloody ACI yet of underwater with your GoPro.
I'm waiting for a Reefer Palooza one to get
Anyway, a couple of questions for you, Steph, still here. So, Sandy Cheeks, good evening, Sandy Cheeks. That'd be good. Was asking what's under the racks.
Just
the
sand.
Racks,
just sand.
The seabed.
Tectonic plates.
Unless there was something on the
basalt.
The acros.
Yeah, how did the acros get on that you sent home?
I lost one of them, but they were held. We lost a couple. The whole shipment lost quite a few because they were held. One of them's done all right. Lost one. Whether or not that was part because of that or it was because of the heat, and I don't know. But I did lose one, unfortunately.
50% hit rate for all of this shit. It seems.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah, 50% seems to be the good number.
Wow.
Yeah. And your tank's too cold, Steph. I don't want to say it.
No, I know. Trust me, I know. I'm working on that now.
How long would you said that corals were held? So in customs and obviously UK side, because you mentioned that earlier. How long were they held for? So in total, how long did it take from ocean to your tank?
Without being held. So if it wasn't held?
No. How long was it in reality?
Because it was held. Was it like 72 hours or?
Yeah, we came back on the Sunday. They arrived on the Thursday. So had I been back on time, but actually from when I picked out the ocean, it was Wednesday, and on Sunday it was in there. So quite surreal as well when I was still over there to see them unboxing it with, like, I'd slept and woke up and it were there. You know, so
I couldn't believe how much carbon they put in each bag, and the water was filthy.
Carbon, really?
A handful of carbon.
Have you dared to smell the milky bag before, Ron?
Is that an innuendo?
Because the milky bags are not on me. They are horrendous.
The milky bags are strong and tough.
When they ship them,
there's nothing worse than getting a ship of corals.
do they use
all.
normal seawater when they ship them? When they bag them and ship them?
What was that? Sorry, Rob?
When they bag and ship them, is it just natural seawater there?
Yeah. So what part of the process, which is one of the things I wanted to cover, was how they get them from the sea. So they don't just get them from the sea, pull them out the sea and send them. They actually rest them for a period of weeks to acclimate them to similar conditions to what we have. So
that's not on the rack then.
No. So that rack is so that rack's in the sea. They'll go out with some baskets, pick the corals, bring them back, rest them under LEDs.
Where all the parasites are. Yep. Come on, boys, jump on.
Yeah. So and then it's just salt water. Yeah. Salt water.
So
they use
facilities that we've probably seen many a time on YouTube that are sort of breeze block framed sort of trays. Yeah, shallow trays. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Right, okay.
What was the question? Sorry, Tom, I missed that bit.
I'm saying, so they're bringing these corals in from these frames onto these indoor farms, which are breeze blocked frames. With
I mean, there's good 16 foot bays. You know, well lit. Well maintained, and there's some. Actually, we went before we went to Bali in Jakarta, wherever it was. We went to a facility another facility which we didn't see their farming procedure, but we did see some of their fish breeding and the cardinals, clowns, and then where they rest the corals before they come. So very different gig, but again, something that I'll touch on in the video as to how they run it there. But that's mainland, so not as, you know, so I don't know how I didn't get opportunity to speak to the guy too much, but how they actually get the corals there and how long they're in there for. But another supplier. So it was interesting to see two different things. But the one in Bali was exceptional.
Wow.
Interesting. Where was that, just in terms of geography on the island? Was it
we were in southeast,
Denpasar.
Something like that. Near there.
Right, okay. So it was down in that. Yeah. Okay.
You're being too specific, Rob. You're being too specific, mate.
In Bali. Small little island like that.
Bali, Rob. Bali.
Bali's the only place where I've seen mandarins do their little mating courtship dance on a night dive.
You saw that live?
Wow, in the sea.
Yeah, in Bali.
That's cool.
How big were the mandarins?
I was about to say, how big were they?
They were chunky. Yeah, they were like that.
Long or wide?
Both. They had a lot of girth.
Chuddy.
They come just as the sun starts to go down, they come up in the spiral through the water column. Yeah, it's brilliant.
Wow. Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Ron, do you want to go 30 seconds early?
He always does.
Fuck's sake.
Bernadette's in the chat.
Okay, it's time for Reefing news, Steph. I hope you know what this is.
Reefing news! Reefing now! Motherfucking Reefing news with Ronald McDonald. It's Reefing news, but mostly bullshit with Ronald McDonald. Strap up, it's time for Reefing news. Watch your ego, it might get a bruise. Get ready for Reefing news. Tuck your bullets into your shoes. It's Reefing news, but
That's epic.
Thank you. I like to be taken seriously in this industry. It's what I'm here for. Okay.
Working.
I've got a few pieces of news to talk about. So,
Twin.
Stefan, you actually talked a little bit about Florida. And this year, they actually managed to collect gametes from the spawn a couple of weeks ago. So they managed to collect from, I think it's 29 different species of staghorn. Don't quote me on that. Anyway, they managed to collect gametes from 14 species of staghorn this year, and they have failed to do it for years because of bleaching.
Yeah, that's crucial, isn't it, for what they're doing?
But this year, they got it. So they collected samples across much of the reef tract from off Biscayne Bay south to the dry Tortugas. So yeah, that's a bit of good reefing news.
Yes.
Followed by.
Oh, StreamYard's changed what the buttons look like. Bear with me. Okay, there we go. That worked. that was just pure luck. We just go completely off fucking air.
Yeah.
So here's a good bit that I found on Reef Builders about them using ocean biomes to fight cancer.
I saw this.
Yeah.
I am going to try and say these words correctly, right? So, pyroptosis is an inflammatory form of programmed cell death where signaling molecules that activate the immune system are released. So basically what they're actually trying to say is that they got from ocean bacteria called Spongiobacter nanius, right? They analyzed it and they found a compound that consists of mannose and glucose, and it simulates pyroptosis in human leukemia cells. So the cell walls then rupture and release inflammatory signals that trigger the immune system to fight back. Is that not fucking mind-blowing?
That's insane. Insane.
I mean, the photo's a little bit disturbing.
It does look like something I would maybe shoot off on the bathroom wall.
I thought it was one of Bernadette's cakes at first.
No, it's far too moist for that.
Before they go in the oven, though, Rob. Before.
That's Rob's nut roast from tomorrow.
Rob just poking the bear. Fucking poking. 2 fingers, probably. Poking the bear. Anyway, another little bit of news I found this week is that ocean sea levels are actually accelerating faster than they thought. So an international study by marine scientists based in Singapore has revealed that the sea level rise in the Indian Ocean began accelerating far earlier than previously thought, with corals providing an unbroken natural record of ocean change stretching back to the early 20th century. So by analysing the corals around about the Maldives in the central Indian Ocean, scientists have now reconstructed a century-long chronology of sea level changes and climate shifts with remarkable precision. So it actually turns out that basically 30% faster than they thought.
I mean, you know how they know, because last year he left his book on top of that.
So so the end of the study actually just said we're seeing is a clear fingerprint of human-driven climate change etched into the skeletons of corals. The early acceleration in sea level rise is a warning sign that the ocean has been responding to global warming far earlier than we thought. So that's obviously not good news, but I mean, we all know it's happening, don't we? And the last bit of reefing news for tonight. Did George Michael die breaking his chap's eye Smarties challenge?
Is that real? Is that a real article?
Well, let me finish, Steph. Let me finish. It's all in the article.
I've never seen you so excited, Steph.
Pop legend George Michael died with 19 Smarties stuffed down his cock, an expert has claimed. Liam Masterson, 25, reckons the former Wham singer was taking part in the internet trend, the Chap's Eye Smarties Challenge, when he was murdered by a jealous rival. The online contest involves competitors live streaming their attempts to force chalky treats down their bell ends. Sites dedicated to the challenge are hosted secretly on the dark web, and the current world record starts at 19 Smarties.
I reckon I'll do that.
Anyway,
Yeah, that bloke's
truth
quite
is,
impressive.
this man has decided to go public because the world deserves to know the truth about what happened to poor George. Anyway,
I mean,
there you
that's-
go.
I thought he'd have just used a one bar.
Well, it's a bit boring, Smarties, isn't it? I mean, a lion bar or something. Then you're in
Well,
a big
a
number.
picnic, maybe
Picnic.
something nutty with angles.
Yeah.
A mouth.
Anyway, does
Toblerone, that could be quite
that's-
painful.
Steph now
Toblerone.
know that,
Toblerone.
Yeah. yeah.
does Stefan now know that the second hand is trying to break that record? Second half of the stream. Anyway, that was Reefing News.
Sir, get us the Smarties.
On that note,
Bye.
Reefing news. Reefing now. Motherfucking reefing news with Ronald McDonald. It's reefing news, but mostly bullshit with Ronald McDonald. Strap up, it's time for reefing news. Watch your ego, it might get a bruise. Get ready for reefing news. Tuck your bullets into your shoes. It's reefing news, but mostly bullshit. Just some nonsense from a fucking twit. Reefing news with Ronald motherfucking McDonald.
Was a very interesting suggestion from Terry.
well, do you not remember we did a little news article not that longer about popping candy under a gentleman's foreskin?
Oh,
I do have a folder of old news.
so Rob's got dive logs, yeah, and you've got
I have the most insane
Restable
folder.
material.
logs.
Dialogue.
Rob's got about 5
Dialogue.
years if he gets caught with a folder.
That would be an interesting one for a not safe for work issue, Rob. Yes, it would.
Yes.
Steph did actually.
Yeah, she came in and she was like, what? That's all right.
Love it.
I've only got more.
What?
Oh, dear.
We don't have any Smarties. Yeah, these M&Ms will do. Stick them.
You used them all last night trying to break the fucking record.
Yes.
Oh dear.
She actually did come in.
So, what was the biggest thing you took away then from Gunner Window, Gunner Bali? What would you sort of say? Biggest sort of highlights, if any?
I think, do you know what? I think it
Monkeys, obviously.
yeah. Some tips. I think, to be honest, it was just seeing how simple they live and how much we just constantly chase the next best thing. Actually,
And they're so happy as well, aren't they?
yeah. And where does it
That's the
stop?
thing. Yeah.
Where does it stop? You know, no, that's that, and that's probably the thing I took away. You know, and the kids got a wake up call when I came home and showed them all the footage. She was like, "Look at these kids here! Look! They ain't got nothing." Yeah, they're probably do in their house. I'm like, no, they don't have anything, guys. So it was just, it's just nice to see and how passionate. I think for me, I was a bit worried after like I said, about that documentary and stuff, thinking, is it that bad, really? So seeing it with my own eyes and seeing that it isn't like that, hence why it's taken me quite a while to get the video out, because we need to do it justice for not only for my time there and the efforts I put into capturing it, but for the industry, for the hobby, because it isn't bad. And without us, they wouldn't have the life that we provide for them. From being reef.
Documentary's been around a while, though. It's funny that it resurfaced and then
I know.
got a bit of traction the second time around. It was a bit odd.
I know.
They got Cheney in the second part of it, though, didn't he? He wasn't in the original, was he?
Dick Cheney.
Didn't they just Cheney? That's what I called him.
Dick Cheney.
He hasn't got an opinion either
I
way.
think they just re-edited it though, didn't they? With him doing the intro. I think the rest of it was the old bit of film, wasn't it? But he just came on with some gravitas as a well-known Hollywood twat.
Winning.
Yes. And just read a script without doing any research. When he's an actor.
Paid for it, yeah.
At least he's got his son to be proud of.
Exactly.
Oh, definitely.
Anyway, that's enough to get us all in trouble.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
Yeah. Should we add a bit more?
Huh?
Should we slap it?
No, let's not. Steph, so in the videos, there were a lot of obviously acros that you were taking. You had a lot of footage of. What other corals did you see there? You mentioned earlier about sort of favias that you were walking on and sort of different corals. You mentioned torches.
Yeah, there was.
What else did you see?
Didn't see any in like this in the sea, but at the facility they had lots of corals, and obviously lots of corals that we can't have that were very nice. You know, the good stuff. So that were just merely for observation, but yeah, some incredible. In fact, surprisingly, one of the things that really was exceptional was the rock. What do you call them? The rock anemones. You know, those little flower anemones.
Yeah.
And they were some of the colours that I was seeing on those there were just we just don't see it here. Again, captured it all, but can't touch it. So, but yeah, very very nice. But I didn't see anything like it was just. Like the thing that really surprised me is leaving the hotel, going to the beach, putting the snorkel on, and going in, and you got anemones with clownfish in there. You've got triggerfish, all within literally. I'm not just saying that. Within me going like that, 3-minute walk, head in, just all over. Yeah. Did see lots of coral skeleton as well, which was concerning because there wasn't any coral in that bit. But again, it's a touristy area, isn't it? So
yeah,
you're not gonna and that. Yeah, I don't know if it's something Rob's seen a lot of, but people that go to those things as tourists don't appreciate where they're putting their feet. I did, and I was like, ooh, you know, and you're in about this much water trying to avoid these colonies, and you're like, and then the tide as well. Obviously, they've got the flow, the natural flow in the water, which is pulling you into them. You know, those rackings and stuff. But I didn't actually see anything other than that's again the little bit of the downer for the trip was we didn't get to do Nusa Penida. I was speaking to Nicole from Worldwide Corals, who had fixed us like a trip out to where they're doing the restoration stuff, and we were all geared up for that. Couldn't get over because the boats would not go over. And actually, just recently, someone did go out on a boat when it was questionable, and they died. They actually boat capsized and they died. Yeah. It can be really bad.
Yeah, it can be.
Whereas you look at it on the map, if you look at it on the map, you're like, oh, it's only there.
Yeah, I know.
You know, like when you look at
yeah.
It's only there, but no, it's two. So we made the most of what we had around us, and we ultimately I didn't get to see too much of the fish breeding, but I did speak to the breeders. It was mostly just pretty much what you saw there. No, actually, I shouldn't be saying that because I'm underselling the film when it comes out. There's loads to see. There's loads.
Yeah, I think I'll pass on that, Steph, when it comes out.
Yeah. No, there's. It was. I wish we could have. I've heard so many good things about that, and was psyched to see it. And we had manta. We were supposed to go to this spot with mantas and everything.
Oh yeah, Manta Bay is amazing.
Yeah,
yeah. I've got some footage actually. That I should have got it ready, shouldn't I? Really, actually.
You got it ready. Rubbed it in his face.
20 mantas just feeding. They just go up in big circles in the plankton. And we just sat and watched it. It was amazing. Yeah. So
I wish we did.
You missed the most amazing thing ever.
It's all in Rob's dive log. If you want to read it.
Yeah, next time I see you, bring your log.
Yeah.
I'll have a look.
Yes.
And your dive book, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah. I normally travel with both.
Yes. One in the chamber.
I mean, do you think it's likely that you might go back that way at some point? Now you've been?
I think the next thing is I think I'm going to do Egypt next. Do the paddy out there, get that done. Do it, and then do my first dive in Egypt, and then we'll see how the seasickness goes on that because I know it's a full day at sea, moving to different sites.
Oh yeah, that does make diving quite awkward.
Yeah, the quails work really well.
I mean, I'll tell you where to go if you get seasick. The best place to go diving is in the Maldives because you just come out, dive, and come back. Most of it's on the shore.
Yeah.
I mean, if you could say family.
And you've got to spare 30 grand, you know what I mean?
Yeah, when I was going to say when we remortgage the house. But no, I probably wouldn't. I won't be in a rush to go back. Whether or not that's because of just I was exhausted when I got back. I didn't start. I had 2 days off at the end where we were tourists doing the Bali, finding ourselves in Bali, and then
did you?
No. Do you know what?
Very relaxing.
Roberta asked that, right? And in the hotel, we had this really nice hotel for the last 2 days. And there were this. I was right next to where they were doing all the massaging, and there's this little woman doing it. And I thought, I looked and I watched this guy, and I was just like, no, I feel weird.
No, went up. No, it's not appealing, is it at all?
It just would feel weird.
Yeah,
and I skipped it. I was it was highly recommended.
It's just weird.
We also,
so weird.
I just, yeah.
Is she looking at you by any chance right now?
No, she did come in there, but I didn't look. Stuffing my drink up. In fact, one of the things we did on the last day or two was drink cat shit. That was a weird one.
The coffee.
Yeah, that was a weird one.
Civet coffee.
Yeah, and I tell you what, I had the weirdest dreams that night. Honestly, the weirdest dreams. I did bring a bag back, but because she's obviously pregnant, we can't.
Can we just pause there? Just rewind. What did you say you had?
Cat poo.
It's polecats, though, not domestic cats.
It's like, yeah, you can't do it with your own cat.
No.
Still shit.
Yeah, I mean, still shit.
It's still,
but it eats the bean and it passes through its.
It eats the bean. The bean passes through. They cook the bean. Anyway, we brought some back. I'm keen to try it, but because she's pregnant and there might be bacterias,
right?
It's paused, so we can't have. But I think there was. Yeah, tried it.
I mean, it's all over the world. That stuff. It's quite a well-known coffee. It's nice. It's quite creamy with a slight hint of shit.
Very earthy, yeah.
No, you can have.
There's not.
You can have mine.
There isn't any.
You can
That's
have mine,
nice.
mate.
It's nice coffee.
What?
Fucking no chance.
Oh,
you wouldn't even know. I bet tons of people drink that. And they have no idea of the process.
That's expensive.
It is expensive. Yeah, it is.
I doubt it. It's a luxury, isn't it?
I would drink that. Yeah, I would try it. Yep, absolutely.
All right.
Yeah, I've had it.
There you go.
I literally just held my cup by the ring.
Yeah, there you go. Look, here.
It's not a vending machine, Rob.
Yeah.
Just lift its tail up straight in your cup.
Let's put you on.
Yeah, Luwak.
Yeah, Luwak. Yeah.
Yeah, it smells good. But
yeah, it's a civet, isn't it? Isn't that the animal it goes through?
Yeah, civet. Yeah, that's one.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like little cats.
Yeah.
Did you see the image of it there? On there?
Yeah, that's lovely, mate.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
God.
I'm definitely getting some of that drippy when I go next.
You've got fucking no chance, mate.
Well, I wouldn't be telling you, mate. I'll just be going, do you want a coffee, son?
Use a coaster, you'll leave a ring.
Bottoms up. Yeah,
I might do the cheap version. I'll just eat some coffee beans myself.
Imagine me lifting Rob's tail up with a cup on the feet. Yeah, no thanks. No, thank you.
Steph.
Yeah.
We're going to put you on the spot.
On a G spot. That's good, isn't it? Good
Love
time,
that
man.
jingle.
So, Steph, are you ready? Me old sausage?
Mm.
No.
Yeah.
So, Stefan, there is going to be a series of questions. You must answer, I would rather eat my own teeth than, and keep the answers, unfortunately, to reefing related. Although, after hearing you drink coffee that's been passed through something that looks like a warthog, just answer it whatever you want, mate. Okay, Thomas?
Okay.
Over to you, Maestro.
Oh, this is it.
Steve Fox is not watching tonight. We've had it on good authority. Steve Fox is not watching.
He said he won't watch it in future either, though. He's decided he won't to.
Blame him.
Macroalgae for nutrient control.
Okay. Okay.
So, Drippy, you failed to give the rules, which is he's got to read that and then say his answer.
Well, I mean, I did actually say that, but he clearly was not listening to me.
I would rather eat my own teeth than use macroalgae.
It's too late, Steph.
There we go.
I've got the soundbite.
Listen, we've got more questions to get this right. It's okay. No one's watching. Go on, Thomas.
I would rather eat my own teeth than buy another tang. Is that clear?
Tang,
Yeah.
was that? Or tank?
Yeah, I'm not buying any more fish in general. No.
Right.
Oh, Tang. Just to be clear,
Tang.
T-A-N-G.
Yeah,
G, yeah. Sorry, G.
G.
Yeah. They're trying to keep it reefing related, yeah. Any more cash?
Yeah, I'm with you on that, Tel. Yeah.
Cappuccino.
Yeah, that Harry, that was they killed that within 5 minutes of us visiting. Cappuccino for you. I was like, okay.
No thanks.
Oh dear. Okay, next one.
Skunk Pacino.
No.
Al Pacino?
Yeah.
This is something that you've got in your current reef setup or that you own.
I think he knows the rules of the game.
Yeah.
mate.
I would rather eat my own teeth than sell my lipstick tang. I absolutely love that fish. So yeah.
Yes,
They are
nice.
very good looking
You can
fish.
see her in the background. Chilled.
Yeah, beautiful fish. I love her. Great.
It's my favourite fish.
Cool.
Yeah, beautiful fish. Peacekeeper in there.
Oh,
There she is.
yeah.
So is
Yes,
it elegans or literatus? Is it?
It's literatus, is it?
Is it?
Yeah, elegance. There's an elegance. Yeah, and we've
Oh,
got
it's elegant,
a Japanese toadstool next to that, which is a very green, and then a
Cool.
juicy tracky there as well.
Yes, very nice.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, very nice.
It's very, very nice. That.
It's a beautiful tank, Stefan.
Yeah.
Do you know what I've done with that though? Like I regret it a little bit now, but I went for the kind of minimalistic, like negative space because I just think those Nios tanks look like a piece of art on the Pro lines. But I've run out of space because I've not like created like steps and stuff. So I've got corals and they're growing out, and I'm coming into problems now that I didn't foresee in the early days. So lessons learned, but it does look nice, and I think it'll stay just like that.
Get another tank, mate.
I've got too many tanks.
No, another one, bruv.
Are they
Robbie's.
both the
Robbie's
same
like
tank, just different sizes?
Yeah, so that's the 200, the 200 Pro line, which has got the seahorses in, and then this is the 400. So it's 400, 200. But they look really good together because they look the same, don't they? It looks like it's on the same cabinet.
Yeah,
So when are you going to give us a tank tour, Stefan?
I knew that was coming.
Well, whenever we could do it. I've got some downtime coming up, so I think we should put something in the diary.
Well, get in touch with me, and we'll get it organised because a few
He said
people
that
back
live.
just said it.
No, Ron, he
He
said
had
that
to.
live on air, so we basically got him by the carrot.
I know how it works, Ron. I know how it works. Absolutely.
Yeah, he will
I also-
pester you to death.
Full
now.
of fight club.
He knows how tank tours work, but he hasn't worked out where fucking babies come from yet.
No, but keep having them.
But he knows where coffee comes from.
Yeah.
Right, this is probably the most controversial, hardest one for you. So
Really?
Okay.
Okay. I would rather eat my own teeth than take advice from a reefer who only tells you what to do and doesn't actually have a tank
Oh,
that they have.
That is one of the rules on the Reefy AF Discord. Show
Well,
your tank is one of the rules.
Yeah. There's a lot of people in the industry who give advice but don't have anything to show.
Okay,
And
we are,
that's-
unfortunately, Steph, we are going to need a name.
There is no names. There are many people. There are many people.
Right, several names then.
Yeah, just initials will do.
Right?
Initials, maybe.
Yeah.
No. Paul showed me his tank in the end.
Yeah.
No, I think it's an important thing because there's so much advice online, and as a newbie, I remember I only started doing this 5 years ago myself. My dad had tanks, but I did it 5 years ago myself, and I was just following all these different channels of people. And when I look back now and look at the people that perhaps I'd looked at then, they had tanks, but then there's people online who giving advice. Like I've never done a video telling someone how to set up a saltwater aquarium. That's why I'm traveling the world to learn everything I can. So when I know that I put a video out, it's going to be, I want the person watching it to succeed and keep the animals alive. But the only thing you can't teach them is patience, because you have to be patient. Like I've got 4 tanks, and as soon as I set that one up, I could wait weeks and months for the others because I've got one. But I think there's a lot of people online giving advice and actually don't then go, look, like I've done here. Look, this is what I've done with mine, and this is how I've run that. And so I think that's.
Who do you think the worst one for doing that is, Steph?
The worst what? Person?
Yeah, who do you think? Yeah, what
on social media? On channel?
What channel do you think is the worst one for doing that, Steph?
I have no comment. It's all creators.
Oh,
creators. Just for me, just for me, and anyone who's thinking about a reef tank, I think I could tell you if I put a video out saying I'll set a saltwater aquarium up, I've had all my fish since they were this big. I'm doing something right, and you know there are things that I am still learning about corals now. That's probably enough to put a video out with, but I don't feel comfortable putting that out there because there were too many caveats to certain advice that you really need to understand as a newbie in this game.
And do you know what, mate? All the people we hold in high regard in this hobby, they're all still learning every day as well.
No, God, yeah, I know. Yep. And it depends, you know, you can't give. So, like I did an MP40 video, and like you can't tell someone how to set an MP40 up on their aquarium because what livestock have they got? What fish have they got? How many have they got? Yeah. Because there's so many variables to setting up equipment and things that you can't tell someone what to do. The best thing I can say is just get to know the equipment, get to know the product.
Yeah.
And
my one, I just went put it on 100%, leave it.
Do you know what annoys me about so
everything, life?
Yeah, a wee bit. Yeah, fucking people. No, what annoys me is, so I run a Discord server, right, with 180 people on it, and somebody comes on halfway through the day and asks a simple question. I'm looking for a bit of advice. Can somebody give me advice? And somebody will Google the answer and then either copy and paste it into
All right, Ron, I did that once. Jesus.
Yeah, I've seen that done on Facebook before.
I am not mentioning any names, but this is a kind of thing that is happening in Reefing in 2025. People are going on to AI, so they're the one to answer the question, but they're not actually truthfully answering the question. And it kind of annoys me a wee bit. You know, you're surrounded by so many people that do have the correct answer and have physical experience of that problem, and this is how they solved it. That's who you want to be speaking to. So just fucking hold back trying to be the one person giving the advice when it's not actually your advice.
And that's there are so many consistencies with Eurocorals, Ali from Modern Reef, Saxby, all these people that I've physically been to with my own eyes and asked the questions. And there are some consistencies within those setups and how they run their systems. And I'm taking that away and going, I'll bank that. And I see the next one, and see the next one. And even in Bali, at the place where the guy had the coral facility, he had a TT that he'd had there. And there was still similar, there were still consistencies there as well. And like you said, Ron, if you've got 180 people on who've got their own aquariums, surely somebody in that can give a good answer from experience. Well, surely.
That's my exact point. And that is what it's all about for me, is learning from other people's mistakes and triumphs and loses and wins. But some people just cannot let other people give the actual advice from their experience, and they have to be the one to be given the answer. It's just a bit annoying.
It's very ego-driven, isn't it, Bobby?
That's it.
I don't think there's enough people that are prepared to talk about things when they go wrong, either.
Yeah,
so important. A lot
of you watch my videos then.
What? You are?
Did you not watch my videos then? That's just
we talk about it on the Sunday. We talk about it on here. We talk about it on Sunday mornings, and it's really important to me. Whether it don't matter how long you've been in this hobby, I know people who know far more than me because they've researched more in a shorter space of time than the time I've been in the hobby. But I've got the experience of making more fuck ups and mistakes than they have, which I would kind of say has the slighter advantage because I know how to deal with the problem and prevent it from happening again, which I think is really important. And
I mean, even when we went to
learning, really, aren't
when we went to Andrews and Polo Reefing is in the back off camera, he's telling me stuff that he's having to do, that his lessons learned, despite
coffee, Andrews, nothing else to do.
But no, but what I'm saying is he's got all that money and that infrastructure, and he's got a team of people working with him, and he's still learning about diseases and pests, and got an issue in the tank. Someone's diving in to take it out, and this is somebody who we look at, like you've just said, Tom. It's like, it's Andrew, and he's still off, behind the scenes, like us on a smaller scale. Oh shit, what's that? Why is that stripping back? What's I do it
up really.
Hey,
Jennifer splashing around in the background.
Yeah,
Coy's not working in aquariums.
Stefan, what are you fucking around with?
What do you mean? Can you hear something?
Yes. Touching something.
I've got loads of stuff in front of me.
Anyway.
He's just sat it down there. Did you hear that? He's just sat it down.
Next
all right, Ron. God, I feel like I'm back at school with a teacher. Stefan.
Is it true that Andrew Sandler, as soon as the cameras switch off, just takes his trousers off?
I've heard that.
It depends who's there with him.
I didn't see that.
Didn't see that. He was locked in the cupboard.
What I
liked about your video, Steph, is you looked at all the tanks and everything, and then you showed you the guitars, and I could tell you were very impressed with those.
Oh, I'm in my head. Like the music is, I was in my head, and that sound system he's got. You can't catch that on a video. You have to sit there, and it's like you're watching a gig. You're hearing everything.
Yeah,
it was actually
the sound system ever designed, though.
It's not very pretty, is it?
No.
I would say the ugliest.
Ugly.
I would hazard a guess.
Expensive.
I was talking then, Sam. I would hazard a guess that my 1995 Awawa was probably better than that, if I'm honest.
Not technically.
My Amstrad would have knocked it.
And nobody should tell Drippy otherwise. Let him believe that.
Thank you.
Steph, thanks for answering that.
Hang on.
Next one.
For a massage?
Is this another question? So I would rather eat my own teeth than admit to the other half I paid. Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't know how to answer this.
She'll be fine. She'll be fine. It's in the past.
I would rather eat my own teeth than admit to the other half I paid £800 for a coral.
Wow. What?
Yeah.
So what coral was that?
What was it?
It was.
Please tell us it's still alive.
Oh yeah, it's in there. It's behind me. Right.
Okay.
But
point it out then.
Was it that
the tracky one?
Yeah, but I didn't. Well, it was worth. Yeah, I didn't. It cost a lot, but it should. Yeah, retail value was heavy, and I kind of lied a bit. I should be talking. I'm on a live stream, so you can come back to this.
Yeah.
Oh, please!
And actually, I did.
He's retracting it now.
There's two things that I've done where I've been really, really honest. Okay, well, the first thing is going to the fish shop.
You've been honest twice.
Two things. Yeah, I was going to say.
I've made mistakes.
How old are you?
Right.
You're doing well.
Right, listen.
That's a shit lot of line there, Steph.
Regarding the reef, okay. Yellow tang,
right.
back in the day, this big, 350 quid. And I came home and went, I've just spent 350 quid on the fish. And at this time, we didn't really know what things were worth in the hobby. They were just, if you're not in the hobby, you can't comprehend what they cost. But I loved it. I always wanted the yellow tang. And it was back when we could get them. So 350 quid. The other thing I did is when I admitted something, which wasn't actually reef related. I went out on a Christmas do, and then at the end of the night, there was someone going, "Hey, it's 20 quid. Come, everywhere's closed. Come to the strip bar. It's 20 quid. You get in, you get a free drink." And I went, "All right, I'll go." Goes, and then there's someone comes out from the back dancing it. Got home anyway. I didn't. Obviously, it was just what was on the ticket. I'm a tight Yorkshire, and got home, and then she sat watching a lovely Christmas film with a blanket over, going, "Hey, how was your night?" And I went, "I've just had boobs in my face." It's just like the two things that were the hardest thing to admit.
They are
that and the yellow tang.
The best nights
and yellow
out,
tang.
you end up with a pair of swingers.
Did she ask the name of the man whose boobs it was?
Yeah.
Tom.
She didn't.
Knew he was going to say.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's two. I'm a very honest man. I'm two different. There you go. You got my two different things there.
So where was it you went that you got boobs in your face for 20 quid?
Raw marsh.
Yeah. But they weren't actually in my face. There was like, what did you say?
Raw marsh.
It's raw marsh.
I didn't hear what he said.
Rubbish. Anyway.
That's one part of the address out, so I've got the rest.
That's 2 weeks out.
Some random questions here for you, Steph. I'm going to
Deflecting.
People want to know what is in front of you, what is on your desk. They're comparing you to Dong's desk. What we have Dong on?
What's Dong's? What's Dong's
Is
desk?
it on his desk?
I missed it.
Dong just has
An iPad, so I can see the comments.
Yeah,
Got some good old Oranjaboo.
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 We've got
Fire water,
we've got,
that we used to call it.
some shut enough to pop in there.
Wow.
And then
Where's
some
the
cat poo. That's it.
Yeah, keep that.
Nothing else?
So I'll keep.
Come on. Listen, where's
the
the
laptop.
Where's the pot of ass? Come on.
Where'd the Smarties go?
Yes.
I could have swore he had an orange lens in his hand earlier.
Right,
Did
last
I?
question, last question for you, Steph.
Hang on, no, it's 2 because we've got one at the end, haven't we?
You can't ask him.
Of course, you fucking can.
Okay.
Yes, you can.
Yes, you fucking can.
Ron, he wrote that and he was hoping I was going to press it one day. He was so like,
I nearly did it last week.
Smithers.
I nearly.
I mean,
I wasn't even.
I'm gonna be safe. I'm gonna be safe. I would rather eat my own teeth than wreath without the community. There you go. So safe, so safe. You're not getting it. You're not getting it.
It's your game. I mean, do you accept that?
No, I don't accept that. No.
It's quite funny. This is called the Reefers Network. Can I just remind everybody?
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, good answer, Steph. Well done.
Well done. Well done.
All about the community.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Now on to the
answer.
most important question out of the whole game.
I'd rather eat my own minge than give a gobble to.
So let me just explain this question, Stefan. I wasn't on a Sunday morning. I was on the Friday. And before I logged out, I added this to the list of questions that I knew Tom was going to be playing on Sunday.
He's open. You
Okay.
just blindly click it.
But he just noticed at the last minute.
Oh dear.
Oh.
Be honest
Oh.
now.
You were going to do that last Friday trip, were you? Yeah, that would have been interesting.
I clicked on it and then off it, and I thought, oh, I'm not sure.
Oh, yeah. I think
I like to live on the edge, Robert. Yes.
The weirdest question. Very weird. There's nothing I can't.
There's no good answer to that, is there? Really?
Oh, Steve Fox is a sexy man.
Unless you can. No,
Yeah, but then,
I mean,
if someone rated Foxy more sexier than Tom, I'd probably understand that. Wouldn't you? But then,
does it have to be somebody that we know, or could it be a thing?
Steph, it's your question, my man. It's
got to be reefing related, but I mean, you know, you could say. I mean, you said how much you like your naso team.
That's true.
You don't want anything too big, do you? Really?
I mean, Julian's run, right? He's been around a while. There's going to be some. There's going to be some weight there,
It'd be
right?
clean. Guarantee it'd be clean.
Did you realise that I? Yeah.
Yeah, you are. Yes.
Yeah, you're all right, Steph.
Yeah,
I don't think Julian watches this,
No,
Steph. I think you're perfectly
Yeah,
fine.
I think you're safe.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say Julian. That's not the answer. That is
okay.
not the answer.
Right.
Nor is it Foxy. It's not the answer.
I mean, now you've got to
I'm trying to
explain why
think
you
of some-
rejected him.
Yeah. Foxy's out.
So,
Sorry,
does that mean you would give him a gobble then?
I think for the way that the show's gone and the facts that we've got, I'm going to have to say Ron. I think after that Smarties article, there's no way. I'm curious now, Ron. Did he read that last night and go,
you've got a bit of an
That's
added
magic,
advantage here because Bernadette's in the chat, so you could ask her all about it.
Mm.
There you go.
Have you got Smarties in the house? That's the question.
So I'm not getting a gobble off, Stefan. I am fucking gutted.
As he would be.
I'm cancelling Aqua as we speak.
Well, I think that's
Cancelling
good.
Aqua. Something's got to do with it.
Play along anyway.
Well done, Stefan.
Thanks for that, Steph.
Yeah,
That's good fun. Yeah.
I think
Well
that last question went down really well.
Yeah, yes.
We've never had anybody ever on this show that has answered the admitting to my other half. Like, you just came straight out with it. I paid £800.
Did Blaine not answer it?
Yeah, did he not end up sleeping in his car that night because of the answer?
Yes,
Yeah.
I couldn't possibly comment on that one.
And his wife was in the boot of the car.
She definitely wasn't. He was by the end of the
A
night.
minge train.
Yes.
Yes.
Bless him.
So, Steph, what's the next couple of months got in store for the Yorkshire Reefer? Any other trips, adventures happening?
Yeah, catching up on the edits, obviously. Busy with that. I've got, we're going to Tidal Gardens in a couple of weeks, going over to Than's place.
Oh,
Nice to see that. And a bit of Germany. Going with Mr. Hughes, actually.
Oh, right.
Where you going?
We've got a little trip out.
Germany or Tidal with Paul.
Tidal. And then
Right.
I do a bit of Germany. Down at White Corals. Hopefully catch up with Mara again. She's recently had a baby, so she's not been active on socials.
Yeah, that looks a tough gig.
Which one? Which one of the three?
Alamara's, yeah, that looks a really tough gig.
Here's a question for you, Stefan. Your seahorse tank light is going off. Is that meant to go off at this time?
No, obviously, we're on a live stream. I've put it on.
So there is a little issue with Radians at the moment, just randomly switching off and back on since the most recent update.
I mean, you say at the moment.
Well, that's on. Luckily, that's just live demo, so this will probably go off behind me as well in 5 minutes. I just live demoed it. But I'm not.
Nice save.
It's true. I'm an honest guy. I told you this. There's no sweets in the house.
Are you an
You're back on the menu, Ron. You're back on the menu.
Ron will be wrapping this up at 1 minute, 1 hour and 50. Ron will be wrapping this up. Steph, have you been invited as an expert to the Aqua event, or did you not get the invite?
Oh no, I didn't get the invite this year. No, I'm all right with that.
Okay.
Somebody's playing with something again, and it stops instantly.
He is like a school teacher, Stephanie.
Yeah, I don't know if it's picking
you know
up.
what?
It's strangest noise.
Tom is thinking it. Did you see Tom's face? See funny noises?
Can you hear? I can't hear anything. All I can hear is you.
There's a clicking, and it's definitely Steph. It's not.
Yeah, I've terrible.
Anyway.
Steph, I do the same.
You're a fidget.
I normally have a
Fidget.
pen in my hand that I'm taking the top off, putting it back on, off, on, off, on.
Yep.
Yeah.
I need something quiet.
Because I'm round his, I ain't got nothing in my hand, and I certainly won't be touching
Well, I
that.
don't know where your other end is, though.
Hi, don't worry.
Steph,
Are you
Mara's
going
room,
to?
as good as it looks in the flesh?
And the
Oh
tank.
God, yeah, you can't. You can't capture it.
Tank's
Can't
nice as well, isn't it? Lovely, nice tank.
Wow. Does she sell her stuff? I mean, she just seems to hoard it.
She hoards it.
Tom
It is Friday night. I honestly, he's so.
It's me, innit? Yeah, it's me.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Are you going to Aqua H then or not, Steph?
Yeah, I'm going.
Are you
I'm
on?
going to be down. Obviously with Exodus, yeah, doing some bits down with there. We've got some good stuff planned at the booth. We've got Murph. Murph's joining us. Kat, take a break, have a Kit Kat. She's going to be coming down as well. So we're going to be doing some good stuff on the stand. But yeah, no, I'll be there.
Got a question for you. Are you allowed? Have you had clearance to fly the drone in house?
I don't think you can because of the amount of people in there. I've tried it. I was allowed to do it at Love to Reef, but I don't think I was allowed, but I did. But Aqua, it's not exactly like it's it's however many thousands are there, 3,000
3,000 or something.
Yeah. So
it's all right.
I'm just. Hopefully we see some. I think I'd like to see a bit more coral vendors this year. I only really had Sunday to have a look, and there wasn't much left from what was there. So
Ron was going to do it, but it wasn't a big enough show for Ron. So
you should have done it.
Well,
He's
I've been meaning to put Ronald on the spot for quite a few weeks now. So, Ronald, my Scottish pedigree chum, Aqua 2026, Eden Corals, vendor, stall, selling, happy.
I mean, you never know.
I think
That's
I
a cop
do.
out. That's a cop out.
You wanker.
That's well. Listen,
Is that one of the coral names?
Oh, could you imagine? Daddy, can I have a turgid member? No, you can't. Stay away from that dirty man.
Yes, you can. That's my boy. Yes, you can.
Steph, you said earlier that your dad had tanks and kind of got you in the hobby, and it's been in the hobby 5-6 years, whatever it is. You obviously have a lot to do with the social media aspect of events and things happening in the hobby. Do you feel now, 5-6 years on, that we've turned a page? We're a lot better than we were 5-6 years ago. We've progressed. For sure. We're going to be like the Americans, obviously, but it takes time. We think we're going in the right direction.
Yeah, 100%. I think the UK. I think we actually are really lucky to have things like, they're in a show in the UK. Look, I'm privileged this year to present an audience with, but we don't have shows like that around the world where you can sit down with these gurus of reefing and ask questions on such an intimate scale. It's usually bigger shows like Rap and stuff where it's if you see him or you go to the talk and you just listen. And so we're lucky to have that. We've got Love to Reef. We've got Aqua, which is coming up this year. I think, and even in the social media aspect, like I've quite a long-standing time in the music industry playing on touring bands and stuff. So I've always been on social media. And then when I came to the hobby, I sort of threw pictures up on Instagram thinking it'd just be an archive for me to go back to. But I looked for people creating content and making it fun, and there wasn't much going on social media. So I just thought, I'll do it. And then I noticed more and more people are doing it now on social media. It's like people are having fun with the corals, doing water changes and highlighting the fun behind the chaos that is a water change day like I had today. And I'm seeing more and more of that happen, more and more shows, discussions of more things happening. One of my goals, to be honest, is to bring to do, and I don't mind sharing this, is that I would love one day to create a show in the UK specifically only saltwater, like Rap or something. And obviously, it's starting in the north, and then if it grew and did well, we'd
nice one. Yeah,
you're in the north now. You're in the north now. It's not hard, is it?
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't live.
I'm always unsure where the north starts nowadays because. Depends who I talk
it's definitely
to.
from.
Ron's a southerner, according to some people.
Yeah, I'm not really.
You're Scottish. A southerner.
I'm not really Scottish, apparently.
Steph, you spend a lot of time, obviously, doing the Instagram posts and your videography. I'm sure people won't disagree that it's nothing from superb. Any tips for people watching tonight that want to have a little dabble, have a little bit of a go? Where would you like to start?
Don't look for cameras and equipment. Use what you've got. We've got phones now, which I do everything on my phone. Like most of the stuff I do is on the phone. And if I'm on the road, I'll have a GoPro because it's so small. I can just walk. If you've got a story to tell or something in mind to do, you can. We've got every access. We can download apps like CapCut on our phones now, and you can do everything in that app. So my advice is just start. You'll get if you go back right to the beginning on my Instagram and see my first videos, they were nothing like they are now, but it's because I just started. I just did it, and then it just got to what it is now, which is just
even the GoPro, even the GoPro app, GoPro Quick has great editing things, quick templates and things like that.
That's AI, and the way AI is going.
Is that what you used to do with your Reefer Palooza stuff, Drippy, when you put it all out? Is that what you've used, is it?
You'd have to speak to the chief editor. I was the content, apparently.
You were the clapper boy.
The content.
Shake 'em, baby.
Oh, yeah.
I do remember that hose shot. That was a good. You are the content,
mate.
sure.
That was one of my favourite moments of the whole trip, mate. That was just me.
Something I want to shout out for.
Oh, you got on serious?
Before we wrap up, is Mark messaged me earlier. Talk to me tomorrow about it, the barbecue. But 10% off all Ocean Sea Waves at Aqua 25. That will continue for all network reefers until Christmas 2025.
That's very nice of him, isn't it?
Very nice of you, Mark. Very
It's a
nice.
good lad, is Mark.
Oh, you haven't got one on your DT yet.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry,
Yeah, did something.
I'm choked.
How much time do you spend editing, Steph? Dare I ask, a week?
Oh God, it can depend. I have a way of filming, so it's easier for me. I know the shots that I'm getting, so I get the shots, and then it's less editing, post editing. But like projects, YouTube videos, we're looking at up to a week. Sometimes it depends. Yeah.
What are you all laughing at now? I'm missing the joke here. Sorry, Steph. I think we're ready to wrap up. Plans for the tanks behind you, Steph, before we do finish?
We're gonna wait. I want to know what's going on.
I'm sorry.
Open that window. Fucking hell.
Some jokes between them, clearly. Not at your expense.
There's no.
don't worry. I have to deal
It's
with
not
it.
your expense, Steph. Nothing to do.
I will answer the question. There is nothing really going on with the 400. I'm trying to grow it out as much as I can. And then we were expecting babies in seahorses already. And then the lagoon is a lagoon. It's my little personal enjoyment tank. It's not much of that on social media. I just like to enjoy that. It's my thing. And then Bert's got a little cube there that she's working on. And once she's had a baby, I'm sure she'll be doing a bit of content on socials as well on that.
Do you find that social media dictates what you put in the tanks, as daft as that sounds? Can it?
It can. It could do. It could do. But I make sure that whatever I buy, I've done research on and know. I don't really care too much if people, we have tank police. I've got 3 tanks in there. Oh my God, should I be? I'm not bothered. I think I know my animals are healthy and I know that they're well cared for. So no, I think it can do. You can. Social media is. I had a comment the other day slagging my daughter off, saying, "Who names the child Hilda?" That came from a video where we pulled that 200 out full to save a mandarin that got spooked when we were doing some coral placement movement. So, yeah, social media can be brutal. I think it's a scary place for.
Are you going to try and raise your seahorse babies then?
I'm gonna document it, and then they're gonna go back to the stables down at AAC. Yeah, I'm gonna document it. Get him. Get him up.
Oh,
Ron, have you got it?
Yeah, I've got it. Yep.
Right. Well, I think
What have you got?
Forgot about
I
that.
think we should finish the end of the show.
Oh, I completely forgot about that.
We should finish the end of the show with.
Oh,
So
my God. And Steph was there.
and Steph was there.
Ironic.
So
Was he?
Steph, at Reefer Palooza, I had the honour, or he had the honour, of sharing accommodation with one another for 10 days.
I know. Yep.
I know you were there. Yeah, obviously. And we took it in turns. We didn't know.
Okay. Whoa.
What?
No.
Wow.
Too much information.
I mean, I know you're a close.
Fair's fair, guys.
Yes.
Listen, $20 is $20. That's all I'll say.
Not far though.
For some strange reason, we felt it necessary in our 40s to take video evidence.
I'm just in my 40s.
You shouldn't get it, Ben.
49.
Video evidence of each other snoring, and we kept posting it to Ron, unknowingly that the other one was sending it to Ron as well. So Ron has put together a montage of us both snoring and called it Sleepapalooza. Not that
I would love to see this.
I have been sitting on this for fucking months.
Oh, I completely.
Oh, I can't wait. Thank you, Ron, for saving it for this one.
You had this.
Right, well.
All I'm going to say is it might seem a bit boring at first. Dig in. Give it some time. It does get better, right? So I can't upload the actual file, Tom, so we might actually be giggling and laughing over it. But let's hopefully the audio will work. Let me know if it doesn't.
Oh my days. Oh, dead.
I want to say it.
Wait,
You look really happy.
bollock head. Fuck my life. Oh, wait.
That's in the Quality Inn.
Yeah, in the shit, yeah.
Is that all you've done?
Oh no, there's a lot more. It's another 2.5 minutes of this.
Oh my god.
It gets better.
I look quite happy there.
I know. Not even a mood, not even a reaction.
Oh, it gets better.
You listen to you giggling to yourself.
Fuck's sake. Much better.
I'm like a Honda Civic.
How is he not waking up?
Fucking dead.
I could. If you were filming this,
Oh my god.
he's so proud of himself, clearly.
It was a good night, that.
Yeah, that was
What
it.
if there was a fire though, Tom? Are you just not going to wake up?
I'd have left him, mate. I'd have just left him.
Well, we know that, but Tom wouldn't have woke up.
No.
Yeah. Looking forward to tomorrow, Dave. Looking forward to those of you that are going to join us. Steph, thank you ever so much for coming on.
Thanks for having
You've
us.
got your cherry on the network, finally. You've been on. Will you come back on again?
Of course, yeah. And the credit to you guys, coming up. I don't go live because it's so hard, and you guys turn up every week. It's Friday, Sunday, so credit to you all for growing the community.
I don't want to break it to you, really, but your career's probably over now, mate. Now you've come in.
Yeah.
You're
Definitely going to see a dip.
We've,
for the next quarter.
Just so you know, Bert's been working hard in the kitchen. She's doing brownies for tomorrow, guys. So, yeah,
amazing. Thank you very much. But no, thanks ever so much, Steph, for coming on.
Steph.
Thank you, guys. Keep it up. Love it.
Emotional as ever.
Thanks,
Rob,
Stefan.
see you tomorrow.
Cheers.
Cheers, boys.
Tomorrow.
Adios. Ciao.
Have a cracking weekend. We won't be on Sunday because we may be a little bit, some of us a little bit tender.
I'll be right.
We'll be back on next Friday. Jeremy Gay's going to join us from Finest to give us an update of what's happening up there. We'll see you all then. Take care for now. Have a good weekend.
See you guys.
Bye-bye.